Flashbang is the most fun perk to use in Dead by Daylight, but it can be pretty tricky to master. So this is your quick guide to go from a baby survivor missing saves to a pro. In order to get a flashbang, you have to complete 50% of a generator. The absolute fastest way to do this is by using a Commodious toolbox paired with the brand new part and wire spool add-ons. This makes it so it only takes 19.5 seconds to get a flashbang. Working on a generator with other survivors will not boost the rate at which you get your flashbang. So, even without items, it's still more efficient to work on a generator alone. Doing so will get you a flashbang in 45 seconds. Timing flashbang saves is simple. For saves during pickup, you want to drop your flashbang 1 second into the 3-second pickup animation. You'll know it's the right time when you hear the survivor grunt. If you're looking for a visual cue, it's right when the killer adjusts their grasp on the survivor. This animation can vary from killer to killer though. Some killers have animations that can make it pretty difficult to see this movement. Unlike flashlights, you can save survivors being picked up against walls using a flashbang. To do this, drop your flashbang facing into the wall using the same timing as a normal flashbang save. One of the advantages of flashbang is the ability to get an unexpected save while the killer is carrying a survivor. Since the killer isn't locked into animation in these moments, you need to use your environment to your advantage. To help guarantee the save, use doorways, corners, and objects in the environment to sneak in a save. Taking a hit before dropping a flashbang is a good strat for getting saves near the hook, as it masks the sound of the bang dropping and gives the killer limited time to turn away. Even though locker saves were removed from the game in the 6.4.0 patch, it's still possible to hit them with a flashbang. To get a locker save, drop your flashbang when you hear the locker begin to close. Visually, this is when the survivor is being hoisted to the killer's shoulder. If the survivor is slow vaulting out of a locker, the timing slightly changes. For this, drop your flashbang when the killer is readjusting the survivor. You can save survivors from getting grabbed from gens, pallets, windows, totems, or even chests. To do this, drop your flashbang right as the survivor is being hoisted onto the killer's shoulder. But once again, this animation can vary from killer to killer, so pay attention to your timing. The CJ tech is probably the most well-known tech in Dead by Daylight. There's a good chance you've seen this technique pulled off before in one of your matches. A CJ tech is a technique used to get saves. This is where a survivor uses a pallet to stun the killer, vaults the pallet, forcing the pickup, then vaults back over the pallet to go for the blind and get the save. To perform a CJ tech with a flashbang, stun the killer with a pallet and then vault the pallet into the killer. When the killer begins to pick up the survivor, drop your flashbang 1 second into the pickup animation. This is slightly different from a normal CJ tech as you don't have time to vault back over the pallet before going for the blind. A locker CJ tech is similar to a normal CJ tech in how you're using your environment to force a pickup to get a save. To get a locker CJ, hop into a locker and as the killer approaches, vault out to force the pickup. Then drop your flashbang using the same timing you would for a normal save. Now you should know everything that you need to know to be a pro at using flashbang. If you found this tutorial helpful and want to become the best survivor you can be, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. And make sure to leave a comment below if there are any other tutorials you'd like to see. Now go out there, get some saves, and I'll catch you in the next one, gamers. See ya!